Good morning, guys. Let's see if I can fix this. This is Sandra Ayon, your home care provider. I'm I want to talk to you guys about power of attorney. I want to tell you guys what it is that you guys should do. Okay, I look terrible, see? I don't feel like doing anything today. But I want to talk to you guys about power of attorney because it's important that you guys get. It's important. Good morning, Yolanda. It's important that you guys find out how this works. I'm actually going to turn this off. I don't want to drive. I know that it's something difficult. Good morning, Lavonda. Oh my God, I need my glasses. Good morning, Martha. It's important that you guys know how power of attorney works because you never know when you're going to need it. And once again, what I'm telling you guys is what I've gone through, okay? I want you guys, because I'm going to have more videos here soon. Once the right people know. Let me decline this call and hopefully it doesn't cut me off. I need you guys to be prepared to do what you have to do, but in order to do these things, you guys have to have legal power, okay? John has been in the hospital since September, and he wanted me to sign. I said, John, when his friend came to my home, I told his friend, all I need you to do is tell me when you're coming. Because I have nurses, I have doctors, I have bathing nurses, I have therapists, I have the chaplain, I have a lot of people coming in, and I don't only just have John, I also have Chuck. So on top of that, when they deliver medications, these people, if you don't make it to where you are the one running the show, okay? Good morning. If you don't make it to where you're running the show, these people will run you ragged. Literally run you ragged, okay? And as you can tell by my face, I'm already running ragged. So I'm going to control what I can control, okay? And I can control these doctor visits. I can control these nurses who are coming in. I can control. So I asked his friend, I said, do me a favor. You're going to love this, you guys. Do me a favor. Just let me know when you're coming, because this way I can, oh, he's going to be here on this day. So that's beautiful, because if John needs a glass of water or he needs, anything that he needs, I can go, you know what, to his friend, I'm going to go to the store and get some groceries, or I'm going to go to the pharmacy, or I'm going to go to Walmart real quick. How long are you going to be here? He would work with me, right? So that's why I asked him to please tell me. Good morning, Leticia. Don't say anything, please, Leti. I'll call you in a little bit, sweetheart. So I needed him to just tell me so he could work with me, and it makes it easier on me. You're his friend, 50 years, hello, I need help. John needs 24-hour protective services, which means 24 hours a day. And if you multiply 24 times 7, and then you get that total, and you multiply that times 4 weeks in a month, it comes out to the math that I remember, 672 hours, which I made a video about that, you guys. And I enrolled John already in, I already enrolled John. Oh, great. I'm already, all right. Let's hear. See, here's another thing that just came up, and I'm thinking, okay, well, now that messes up my schedule. Doesn't mess up my schedule so much. I just need to make arrangements. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and the last thing I need is more problems, right? So then his friend decides to show up. You guys have seen my front yard, okay? And I have a Rottweiler, I have a Pit Bull, I have a miniature Pinscher Chihuahua. I have a couple of my friends that are helping me, and they're mowing my lawn. My house is a total disaster because we just woke up, and it's a disaster. You got to put everything in order. And I have 2 additional dogs, a Maltese and a Terrier, and this man that's been his friend for 50 years that has done absolutely nothing, but from what I've seen, all he does is come in and to his home and drink and smoke and get high and hide from his wife, okay, whom I know a lot. So for 3 years, that I've been with John, I seen who's who. He decides to come to my home unannounced, and not only that, but comes into my front yard when all my animals are loose. What if my Rottweiler bit him? What if my Pit Bull bit him? I would have to be forced to put my animals are my babies, so I would have to be forced to put my animals to sleep because of his negligence, because of his ignorance. Because who comes into a front yard with 5 dogs running loose? Nobody, right? So I said to him, you know what? No, I don't think so. You need to leave, and you need to come back. And you need to call me and make arrangements. You can't just pop up at my front door, because nobody does that without my permission. Everyone always calls ahead. So I'm telling you guys this. Why? Because the life that we lead as home care providers is already hard enough, okay? So when family members or friends come and they try to supposedly help, and myself in my situation where I'm the home care provider and he's living with me, he's staying in my home because he needs 24-hour protective care, which I don't get paid for, because of the process of IHSS. When the recipient's families or friends begin to argue with you, it makes things harder. So this man left, and then got mad at me and left all his bills there. He left his bills there, and I'm thinking, I only asked you for the one particular bill. Why are you bringing everything? Well, he got mad and he left, okay? In one occasion, one prior visit, which was his only visit, has been his only visit, he said he couldn't even stand there to watch us change John. It's just totally repulsed by it. It was his look. And I'm thinking, wow, okay, I'm the one that's running around like a chicken with my head cut off, taking care of him. And you're going to be here for about 15, 20 minutes. And then you're going to be, you're going to attack me, the one that's taking care of him for 24 hours. So because of that incident, you guys, I opened up John's bills, and I noticed that his bills hadn't been paid for 2 months. So I said to John, your bills aren't paid. He hasn't paid your bills. So what? Here's something wrong that he did. When John went into the hospital, that month of September, I paid the bills. This is how I paid the bills, and I need you guys to be smart about this, okay? I wrote all the checks and all the bills he had to pay with my checks, okay? And then I tallied everything up. And then I went to the rehab and I said, John, I need you to sign one check. And he did. He signed it. And that reimbursed me, which I had already paid everything in advance anyways. And I put a memo. I paid this and this and this and this, and I did notes, okay? Keeping it legal. So now John's in my home, and his friend has been signing John's checks. October, November, December, and January. He's been fraudulently signing his checks, paying his bills. So he's doing a good deed. Okay, whatever. But when I got the bills that I got, they weren't paid for 2 months. So then I told John, I need to pay your bills because your friend is not doing it for you. Look, and I showed him. He said, oh, Sandra, just sign them for me. And I said, oh, no, I don't think so, John. Nope, because your ex-wife does not like me, and the last message she sent to me was, don't ever text me again and don't ever call me again. And I'm a woman of my word. So I'm expecting a call from her, okay? I said, John, I need to have power of attorney. You need to give me power of attorney. You can't write, you can't sign, you can't. Do you trust me? He said, yeah, I trust you. I said, okay, let me get my guy out here, which I made a video about him also. And I got him, he came in, well, because John couldn't sign, he brought the forms, power of attorney, and I needed 2 witnesses that were stating that John wanted me to be power of attorney for him. And because I had the 2 witnesses, but because John couldn't sign, we needed 2 additional witnesses that would not be linked to the power of attorney case directly. They would be linked indirectly as proof that they saw John scribble or do an X. So now I needed 4 witnesses. So I got the 4 witnesses. I scrambled up my neighbors and stuff, the additional 2 witnesses. And the document was legalized. There's an extra step, you guys. I have to go to the courthouse and also turn that in to the courthouse and let the court know that John gave me power of attorney. When you do that, it makes it harder for someone to take that power of attorney from you, because now they have to pay the courts if they want to remove you. Okay? Once the power of attorney was done, I went to the bank where John gets his Social Security deposit into, which is not a lot anyways. And I gave them the power of attorney. They approved. They were going to process my application, and they approved it. So now I have the question, well, how do I pay his bills? And they said, what you do is you sign John's name, and then you put APO, which is, POA, power of attorney, and then you sign your name. And I said, okay, and that's the legal way of doing it? Yes, that's how you have to do it, Sandra. So now both of our cases are linked. Both of our bank accounts are linked, okay? And I have the authority to now sign checks. And there's little things I can do and little things I can't do, but the main thing was being able to sign John's checks to pay his bills, because his bills keep going. So then I proceeded by calling his friend and saying, hey, I need you to drop off. Please make an arrangement with me, because I need the keys to the apartment. I need the keys for the mailbox. I need the chip, which is called the fog, to enter the building. And I need his checkbook so I could pay his bills. His friend was really negligent and was like, why do you want to take care of his bills? He told me to do it. I said, I know, but things have changed. And like I said, I'm not arguing, I'm not fighting. Things have changed. And you know what? Why don't you make an appointment with me so you can come and visit him, and you can just sit there and be his friend. and you let me take care of everything else because I wanted to make sure it got handled. What he proceeded to do, because he was upset now, he didn't know I had power of attorney. He was just angry because he thought I was going to manage the money. Friday night came, and I made sure they were both fine, and I had someone there taking care of them. I decided to go party, and I did, and I had a blast, and some of you guys saw it on Facebook because I must have been having a lot of fun. So I wake up in the morning because my body wakes up and I have a hangover, right? Mild hangover. I take a couple of pills and drink my coffee, and then I hear a knock on the door, and I look down the stairs, and it's the police officers. They're downstairs. And I said, "Can I help you?" Yeah, they said, we have a phone call for elder abuse from so-and-so, which was his friend. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm like, really? Okay. Awesome. The night before, what I did is I put on my makeup, I put on my face, I comb my hair. So my desk has my makeup bag, which is, it's pretty huge. I have here with me because I was going to try to put it on. And I have my curling iron, and you guys have seen me, and my chanclas my heels are on the bottom of my desk, and it just looks like we got ready and left, right? And we just woke up. So I go out there and I tell the police officers what's going on. And I let them know. John has been here with me since blah, blah. John wants me to take care of his bills. His friend thinks that what I want is his money. I said, I don't want his money. He doesn't even have enough to pay me for what I'm doing. So, but you know what? By now, there's 8 police officers standing outside my front yard. I know my rights, you guys, okay? So I said, well, we want to talk to John. I said, okay, cool. I said, but all of you guys are not coming in my home. I don't think so. So who's coming in? Oh, only us two. Okay, great. Only you two. That's perfect. So I let the police officers in, both of them. Guided them up with where John and Chuck was. And you can see them under the Tranquility video. And at the end of the W2, you can see both of them, their condition and how they're doing. And I locked the door and I took them upstairs. And I went inside, and I have a curtain, and we always have to provide privacy, right? So I had a curtain, and I said, knock, knock. And then I said, Chuck, you okay? He said, mm-hmm. I go, what does that mean? He goes, yes. I go, okay. Chuck, I'm going to come in, and I have a couple of police officers here with me. And they want to talk to you. And they want to talk to John. John, are you all right? And he says, yeah. I go, okay, John, can you hear what I'm saying? Because they're like right next door, and I like yelling anyways, right? And he says, yeah. I go, okay, John, are you okay? You didn't take off all the blankets again, did you, man? Because I'll run in there and cover you back up. No, I'm okay. I said, okay, John. I let the police officers in, and I open up the curtains and then open the door, and I say, John, I said, guess what? He says, what? I said, your friend decided to call the police on me. He says that there is an elder abuse report on me. He says, what? Yeah, man. So I'm going to tell you what, John, and you too, Chuck. So listen up, boys. Police officers are right behind me, okay? They're hearing what I'm saying. Check it out, you guys. I want you guys to just for one quick minute think. I want you to think really, really hard, okay? These people are here to protect you. Both of you guys. You guys have rights. Neither one of you guys is here with a ball and chain, okay? Understand that. So, given the fact that I am extremely tired and it's terribly early in the morning and I still haven't had my cup of coffee and my 10 cigarettes, I'm going to let you guys talk to these police officers. And if you guys don't like being here, please tell them. Let them know. You know what? I want to get out of there. I don't want to be here no more. Sandra does this and Sandra does that. Please, you guys, please do not be afraid. Let them know. Let them know. And they will stay here and they will remove you and put you where you have to go. You hear that, Chuck? Mm-hmm. I go, okay, I'll take that as a yes. John, you hear what I said? Yeah, I hear it. All right, guys. So I turn around, I tell police officers, knock yourselves out, man. I'm gonna go next door. I'm gonna sit there and smoke my 10 cigarettes and drink my coffee. I'll tell you what. Come back and get me when you're done. Okay? I'm gonna be right there. They closed the door and everything, which I could care less because if I really wanted to hear, I could hear. I sat down on the couch and I proceeded to smoke my 10 cigarettes and my cup of coffee. They were in there about 15, 20 minutes. I'm still sitting there smoking. Then I see the door open and the officer comes into my living room where I'm sitting smoking, and there's smoke all over the ceiling, of course. He says, you gotta quit smoking. I said, you know what, man, I don't do drugs. I drink occasionally, and my habit is a cigarette, okay? So what's up? He looks at me, you guys, and he says, you know what? You're amazing. I looked at him and I said, really? You think I don't know that already? So what's up? How do you do it? How do I do what? How do you take care of these men? I don't know. God is good. He gives me strength. He provides intelligence. He makes me work. He makes me make sure that they're okay, that they don't need anything. I don't know. He says, well, so if I call the county right now and I ask them what kind of monetary compensation you're getting to take care of them, they're going to tell me nothing. So let me tell you something. John's not even in the system yet for in-home supported services. They're probably going to give him some hours, but the amount of hours that they're going to give him is not sufficient at all in payment for what I've done. Okay? That's one. Second, on top of that, Chuck has a $1,600 share of cost. His Social Security is $1,900. Okay, so let's see. That leaves $300 for me to pay rent, bills, water, gas, food, blah blah blah. So yeah, no. And as a matter of fact, check this out. I run over to my desk. I said, "Come here. Let me give you something. Here you go. Here's the card for the social worker, so you can call them. Here's the card for the Adult Protective Services worker, so you can call them too." And you can ask them that question. But as far as I'm concerned, everybody in this household is on payroll except me. Everyone in this household is on payroll. Even my 14-year-old. Because you know what? They got, I don't know, what is it, Fortnite? The kid wants money to buy a skin. I don't even know what it's like a background. I don't know. And my son does a great job. Baby, go check on Chuck. Baby, go check on John. See if they're okay. 14 years old. Son, can you give Chuck some dinner? You know, because mommy wants to sit down and actually it's mother. Mother wants to sit down and rest for a minute. And I'm watching and I'm supervising. I said, everyone in this household is on payroll except me. Everyone in this household has money in their pocket except me. Everyone in this household has a full belly except me. Everybody in this household got a good night's sleep except me. Everybody in this household has company and is not cold, lonely, or hungry except me. And you know what? That's what happens when you're head of household. That's exactly what happens when you're head of household and you're handling everything that happens in this house. I have 4 apartments, 4 gas bills, 4 light bills, a water bill, 7 cars, a front yard, 5 dogs. Okay? Everybody has everything they need in this household, and I'm the party that's holding it together. So yeah, man, go ahead and knock yourself out. I'm cool. because his friend is supposed to help him, and instead of helping him, he just opened up a can of worms. That little does he know that it's only but apparent when you walk up and you see the condition they're in, that they're taken care of, that they're great, that they're good. So my desk is a little messy. Sorry, you know what, check this out. He goes, well, can I have your ID and your can I see please have your ID? I said, sure, of course. And I pop open my wallet, and he says, whoa, you look like you had a rough night last night. I say, hell yeah. I went to go karaoke. I needed a drink. I needed to relax. I made sure that my boys, John and Chuck, were fine. They were taken care of. They didn't need nothing. I'm 10, 15 minutes away from where I live. And in a hot, quick second, I can be home. My neighbors are always watching me. Last night I didn't go in until 1 o'clock in the morning, sitting on my front lawn. Little did I know time changed. Okay, I hope you guys know that. They didn't call the cops on me. They came by cruising late at night, and I'm still sitting out there, and we're cleaning up because we barbecued and stuff, and I'm still sitting out there. Cops are right in front of my house, and I'm like, so? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Get out of your car. Come and talk to me if you need me. I ain't coming to you. You know what he did? He sat there. So sit there, I'll sit here, and I'll smoke 2, 3 cigarettes. And that's exactly what I did. Kept drinking my drink because I was almost done with it. Front yard is clean. Everybody was fed. Everybody's asleep. And I'm sitting outside in my front yard with my girl Anna. Anna's like, what do they want? Who cares what they want? I don't care what they want. They want me, they can get out and they can come and get me. My neighbors watch me. My neighbors always take care of me. Why? Because I take care of my neighbors. You take care of the people that take care of you, okay? So I'm talking about power of attorney, right? Yeah, power of attorney. His friend called and opened up a can of worms that he has no clue what he's done just to get back at me. Family members, okay? Because I'm nobody. Remember that? I'm nobody. But for 3 years that I've been doing this, myself, here, let me count myself at the end because it's the donkey. In Spanish, we say el burro se cuenta al último. My people have been coming to take care of John. My son has been coming to take care of John. I have been coming to take care of John. I have rarely seen people come take care of John except for my people and myself, okay? So I know who's who. The facility he lives in, I know that facility. Because you know what? Here you go. Paperwork. Here's power of attorney. Give me the keys to the apartment. Give me the chip for the door. I need the mail. I got to pay his bills. This has got to keep going. And I don't want his friend in his apartment because he has absolutely no business in there. So I want him blocked at the door. What other paperwork do you need from me? I'm in charge now. Okay? And then he calls the cops on me? Really? What kind of help is that? Like, as if it wasn't hard enough at nighttime, John's yelling, you know what, Sandra, come and help me. Somebody help me. My feet don't work. I can't walk. Well, you know, he's in a depressive state. So I got to get him medications. I got to get him doctor visits. I got to, come on, let's help him. Let's massage 2, 3 times a day. Food, change, reposition here and there. Got to take care of the wounds. Nurses, da. My head is like this, you guys, and I'm extremely tired, extremely upset. I'm just like trying to hold everything together. And then I got to fight with the family. Or, you know, I don't have to fight with the family. Well, I was fighting with her already. Actually, she was fighting with me. So whatever. Look at what happened with Rosemary. Same deal. So John's like, I want my stuff, Sandra. Okay, I'll get your stuff. So this weekend, I went and I made it happen. And it cost me an arm and a leg. And I emptied out half of his apartment on top of paying his rent. With my check. Okay? Then I get a text message telling me, oh, So now you're going to come up on his stuff, huh? And I'm thinking, you idiot. Oh, but wait a minute. Let me tell you something. When the police officer asked me for my ID, I opened up my wallet, and he stared at my wallet because I had nothing but hundreds and twenties, right? Because I went partying last night. And he looks at me and he goes, damn, is that why you don't have any monetary compensation? I said, now check this out. This is party money, man. This is party money. He goes, I want to go party with you. I was like, yeah, meet me here on Friday night, blah, blah. I'll buy you a drink. How about that? You too, sweetheart. Because he had a girl with him. God is good to me and he blesses me. And I've been able to do what I can do because I do it with good intentions, you guys. Money is not a motivator for me. I work hard so I can play hard, okay? But now I have all these problems that I'm dealing with, and I'm thinking, why am I fighting with these people when I'm the only one helping him? So on Saturday we went and I emptied out half of his apartment, okay? And yesterday I went and I got his car because that's what he wants. He wants his things. His friend did not fill out, had the paperwork from November for Housing Authority. Housing Authority pays for rent. Like Section 8, I guess. I don't know. I've never been on that stuff. And the social worker said to me, I need the power of attorney, Sandra. His apartment's in jeopardy of being lost. If his apartment's in jeopardy of being lost, that particular place where he lives is only going to give me about a week. And I'm already stressed out and getting everything out. So I punched the gun and I said, I'm going to get it before. If I'm successful and I get to keep the apartment because his friend didn't take care of it, then we'll figure something else out. But right now, in the meantime, let's get ready. And I did that. Get a text message last night, and it's telling me, so now you're going to cash in on all his stuff. And I'm thinking, really? Really? You're the one that's been fraudulently signing checks. You're the one that hasn't been here. But because I have the power of attorney, you guys, and I also have the advance directive, and I am number one on it, I can now take care of his affairs. So everything that I'm telling you, okay, this is the stuff I go through, and there's going to be more. I'm going to do a couple more videos in regards to this topic because I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I need to tell you guys. I need to tell you guys because that's how people are. And I just came from the doctor and I told the doctor, I need medicine. I need medicine. Give me some medicine, please. And I'm sitting outside the pharmacy. Just got my medicine and it's going to be all right. You know, this is very, very difficult, you guys. And you have to have these conversations with people. I know what Chuck wants me to do if he dies. I already know that. Why? Because I said, hey, Chuck, I also have power of attorney for Chuck, okay? Because Chuck can barely walk. Chuck can barely do certain things. So I said, Chuck, if you die, what do you want me to do with you? You want me to bury you? Don't bury me. I said, no, dude, come on, man. If you die, what do you want me to do with you, Chuck? He says, I want you to cremate me. I said, do you want me to cremate you, Chuck? He says, yeah. I said, okay. So, once I cremate you, what would you like me to do with your ashes? Just like that. See, it's not funny, but it's like, I need to know, what do you want, man? What do you want me to do? And he says, well, just throw me in the desert. I said, throw you in the desert? Okay, let me tell you something, Chuck. I don't even leave my front yard, man. When I want to go to the beach, I got to buy a swimming pool, by the way. When I want to go to the beach, I don't go to the beach. I buy a pool once a year. I invest in canopies and a big, huge pool that might last me 2 years, okay? And I go and I swim in my front yard. When I go to the park, I don't have to go to the park. I just go to the front yard. Good morning, Lupe. My yard is super huge, so I do everything at home. So, Chuck, you want me to throw you in the desert? Where do you want me to throw you in the desert, dude? Like, give me an example, because I can look outside my balcony and the backyard looks like a desert. So I'll just throw you in the backyard? He goes, no. I go, okay, what do you want me to do? He says, okay, well, I want you to throw me in the desert on the way to Vegas. Anywhere? He goes, yeah, anywhere. When you're getting close to Vegas, just throw my ashes out there. I said, okay, because he loves the heat. Chuck loves the heat. I said, I'll tell you what, Chuck, I'm going to make it even better, man. I'm going to be driving about 60, 65 miles an hour, maybe 75, I don't know, depending on the speed limit and how I feel. I'm going to roll down the windows, dude, and I'm just going to open up that urn and I'm just going to throw it out. Well, not the urn, I'm going to hold the box and I'm going to let you get scattered all over the damn wherever the hell it is that I'm at. He says, that sounds good. I said, all right, cool. And that's what we'll do, man. That's what we'll do. I love Chuck and I love John. I love them genuinely, okay, without interest. But when you get power of attorney, people will ask why. Why? That same conversation I have had with John. John, what would you like me to do? God forbid. I know what to do with John if it comes to it. But when you have power of attorney, me, a chubby Mexican girl with an attitude and balls, which I have them in my purse, my backpack, I have no relation to my recipient, except the fact that I have been there for this long. People question, what are her motives? John didn't believe me when I brought Chuck from Adult Protective Services and I had to go all the way to Oregon to get Chuck. I made arrangements. I made sure my people were taken care of, and I went and I gave Chuck an option. I said to Chuck, Chuck, you have a choice. You can go to a convalescent home or you can come with me. Give me an opportunity to show you the kind of life that I would be able to give you. Chuck has no one. Please. I didn't think about his money. I already knew where his money was going, which they were misusing it. This man was being abused, okay? And now he loves me. Good morning, Gina. Good afternoon, right? Yeah, they changed the damn clocks. I was late yesterday for the tow truck when I had to buy a battery and get the car towed over to where it's supposed to be. And Chuck loves me. And he loves everybody that's there because he's sitting there with a big old... On Friday, I went to do some work again, and then I got hungry, and I went back to Norm's, and I like filet mignon. And I really can't chew very well because of my teeth, but I give it that effort. I chop it up in little pieces, and I try, and I didn't really eat my food. And guess what Chuck had for breakfast the next day? He had filet mignon. Actually, I didn't give him my shrimp. I ate my shrimp because I love shrimp. He had filet mignon. He had French fries. He had chicken strips. I didn't give him the mozzarella stick either. I ate that one too. But he's sitting there and he's eating a nice thick meal, something that he's a countryman. And he's happy. But when you get power of attorney and you're nobody like me, they wonder why. What is Sandra after? What can Sandra get? My business name, I ran this across John. When everything gets settled down, the business name that I'm going to be using is going to be, because John asked me, Sandra, what are you going to name your business? And I said, I don't know. IHSS Sandra Aeon? And he says, no, Sandra. You need to have something that encompasses. John's an intelligent man. You have to have something that encompasses everything. I got an idea. I said, okay, well, what do you think, John? And he says, what about Aeon's Financial Services? Okay, what about IHSS? Because that's what I'm geared towards. Been telling you guys I need to learn. I know how to do taxes, which is coming up. That's going to be the name of my business. Aeon's Financial Services. So when you get power of attorney, people will come at you and they will wonder why. The rest of the information is for another video. But I want you guys to be prepared. I've told you, look at what happened with my Rosemary, you know. Defamation of character, slander is what her family did to me. And I said, it's okay. There's a river of justice coming in my direction. I'm okay. So please get these documents in order. Get these documents in order so no one can fight you. Get your witnesses. File it at the court system. Let them have it. Contact who you have to contact. Medi-Cal has a different form that you have to give them that says that you are responsible to handle their Medi-Cal case. IHSS has a different form that you have to also sign that says you are the authorized representative. It's an SOC 839 because I have it for Chuck and John. Get your paperwork in order and no one can supersede you, okay? No one can come in and say, no. They can, and it's going to cost, I guess. For everything, there's a way. But I need you guys. Good morning, Francis. Zaragoza. Oh, wow. Get your paperwork in order, you guys. There is a few more things that I will let you guys know here because I'm getting attacked by the place that he lives in, which I have power of attorney and I'm allowed to come in. I don't have to say anything to anyone. I just do what I have to do and they can't do anything. I'm protected legally, and in the meantime, I have to find out what I can do about his friend signing checks fraudulently. Even though he was trying to do something good by paying his bills, which he wasn't actually really responsible with that. But I have to make sure that I protect myself. And that's what the power of attorney does to you. It protects you. So please take my experiences and share them with people because they're real. They're real. And it's gonna make sense here in the next couple of videos. Why I'm telling you guys what I'm telling you guys. I'm already frustrated and I'm already angry. I'm already tired, but my doctor put me on some medicine where I'm just gonna flatline and I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to feel the anger. I don't want to feel nothing, you know, and then and we're all human, okay? And it's legal. It's legal. So please do your paperwork. Please get it in order. The power of attorney cost me well, it cost me a lot, okay? Shop through different notary publics. Go to my notary public. These forms can be downloaded from the internet. Do your homework. I have some of them. I have the ones that I have, you know, like I made copies because I like to share what I have with you guys. If you text me, I just had a few ladies text me and call me and remember me. Yeah, okay, here you go. Doctor evaluation letter. Give me your address, sweetheart. Wrote down her address. She, well, now you know where I live. No, mija. I go, I'm writing it on the envelope. It's going out the door. I don't know where you live, and I'm not gonna look for it. If you want me to have your address and you know, to keep, I'll keep it. But if you don't want me to keep it, I won't keep it. So I respect the person that I'm dealing with, and I respect their wishes. And now I have wishes to respect from a bunch of other people. But I wanted to tell you guys because I look the way I look because of what it's going on. You could tell the stress, you know, and when it comes down to it, I can still walk with my head held up high, and I know that every single thing that I have done has been correct. It has been to their wishes, and it still continues to be to their wishes. So you guys have the right to stand up, okay? Um, I fixed my phone. I got another one. 10E Galaxy, whatever. It was free through T-Mobile. And I got a couple of tablets too, which I'm doing. We got to do classes because I got a few phone calls from several people where they're telling me that they're going to the union to go get help and they're being mistreated, and they're telling them to make an appointment. You know, this is a big deal when it comes to the electronic timesheets. So I'm still preparing myself to get Aeon's financial services in order, okay? But I wanted to share this with you. And like I said, my next two videos will make more sense why. So I want to tell you guys that I love you guys, okay? I want you to take my pain, my anger, my frustration, my tiredness, my love. Take my love above all, because somewhere in the Bible it says, don't grow weary, depend on me. Because when we grow weary, we stop caring and we stop loving people. And I don't want to stop loving no one. So I want you guys to just be ready. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you guys with. My phone number is 562-281-3219. I'm here to guide you and tell you. I still don't feel comfortable charging people to talk to them because I don't feel comfortable. So, but if you guys need something, if you guys need like advice or what do you think, Sandra, let me know and I'll tell you. Thank you, Gina. I will. You'll see. You guys will see why I'm saying the things that I'm saying. You'll see. Everything comes to a full circle. Everything, all the dots are going to be connected. And you know what? When those dots and the circle is fulfilled, I'm still going to hold my head up high because I know what I did was right, despite the fact that I'm being attacked everywhere. Again. My mom said to me that I am not strong enough to do this kind of work. And I told my mom, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. My mom's birthday was yesterday, the 8th of March. And I called her this morning and I explained to her why I didn't call her. And I told her to forgive me. I remembered you all day, Mom, but I have a lot in my head and I'm so sorry. And I love you. 65. My mom's, oh, now we could get a discount for senior citizens. There's victory in Jesus. Yes, victory in Jesus. Because he's the only one that's getting me through this. And you guys are my moral support. I feel like a chicken, you guys. You know how the little chickens or little eggs, or not little eggs because they already popped. The little baby chicks, they follow the mom in a line, or kind of like in a duck, right? A mama duck will be walking. I guess all the animals do that. I don't know. Whatever. I'm the hen because I cackle when I laugh, right? I'm the hen and my little chicks are always behind me. And this time I, as a hen, fell down and I just squatted on my behind. And all my little chicks, you guys, all my little chicks came and they all lifted me up. And they brought me up. And that's why I do the things I do. That's why I constantly try to help people. I constantly try to tell them, hey, look at this. Well, you know what? I needed help. And all my little chicks picked me up. They all picked me up and they carried me. And that's beautiful. So you guys will see why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. I want you to get the legalities out of the way. I want you guys to be smart and think about it and go get it done. Text me, call me, let me know. And I'll be more than happy. It's hot in here. To give you guys my best advice. But that's my advice to you guys. Please take it. Try to do what you can. And if you need help, just let me know. Okay? I gotta go to TJ and get some more cigarettes. Like tacky cigarettes, which I really don't care anymore. But I want you guys to take a look at everything that's happening. Be smart. Don't. Unfortunately, a friend of mine told me yesterday, the only friend you have is with the money that's in your pocket. That's it. That's the only friend you got. And I'll take care of what I gotta take care of the smart way. Okay? And we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So I want to tell you guys I love you. Please take care of yourselves. Please do what you got to do. Don't let anybody run you over just because you're nobody. You are somebody, just like I told them cops. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me know if there's anything that I can help you guys with. And you got my number, 562-281-3219. Aeon's Financial Services. That's cool. I like that. I gotta squeeze the IHSS in there somehow, right? He says I don't need it, but I don't know. God bless you guys. Be good, and please let me know if there's anything I can help. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for making this video. We love you, girl. I know you guys do, and I'm here loving you guys back. I need you guys. I need to bury myself in work, and hopefully the medicine kicks in. I don't know. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Be good. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. And it'll be, I'm thinking a couple of days. Maybe by the end of this week. You'll see what I'm talking about. I love you guys. Be good. Let me go home. My girl, I got some things to do. Take care. Have a blessed day, everybody. Thank you for watching and staying with me. Bye.